quantum leap of habits, redefining your potential. You wake up, same routine, same thoughts, same results. Day after day, you tell yourself tomorrow will be different, but tomorrow comes and nothing changes. Here's the truth. Transformation doesn't require you to become someone completely different overnight. It requires micro adjustments to who you already are. Small recalibrations that create massive momentum. A plane leaving New York for Los Angeles only needs to adjust its trajectory by a few degrees to end up in a completely different city. The shift is small. The destination is entirely different. Your habits work the same way.
We've been sold a lie. That real change requires dramatic action. Quit your job. Reinvent yourself completely. Burn it all down and start fresh. But massive overhauls fail. Why? Because they rely on willpower. And willpower runs out. Usually by day 3. The gym memberships abandoned in February. The business ideas that fizzle. The diets that last until the weekend. We blame ourselves. We think we lack discipline. But the problem isn't you. The problem is the approach. Real transformation doesn't come from willpower. It comes from identity shift. And identity shifts through repetition, through consistency, through tiny habits that compound over time. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. So what's a micro habit? It's a behavior so small, it feels almost ridiculous. But that's the point. It bypasses resistance. Want to become a reader? Don't commit to a book a week. Commit to 1 page a day. Want to get fit? Don't commit to an hour at the gym. Commit to putting on your workout clothes. Want to build a business? Commit to writing 1 sentence today. 1 page, 1 minute, 1 sentence. Here's what happens. You build momentum. Once you've read 1 page, you'll read 2. Once you've put on your workout clothes, you'll probably do a few push-ups. The behavior becomes automatic. And when behavior becomes automatic, it becomes identity. You're no longer someone trying to read, you're a reader. You're no longer trying to get fit, you're an athlete. This is the quantum leap, a series of tiny shifts that redirect your entire trajectory.
But habits aren't just about repetition. The other half? Intention. Intention separates mindless repetition from transformative practice. You can go to the gym every day and see no results if you're just going through the motions. Intention means you're present. You're asking yourself, why am I doing this? What am I becoming through this action? When you combine micro habits with powerful intention, you create a feedback loop. Each small action reinforces your identity, and your identity drives your actions. This is how people make quantum leaps. Through deliberate, intentional, consistent micro actions that compound over time.
If you improve by just 1% every day for a year, you don't end up 1% better. You end up 37 times better. That's compound growth. Most people overestimate what they can do in a day and underestimate what they can do in a year. They chase quick wins and ignore the power of consistency. But consistency is where magic happens. Consistency is where ordinary people achieve extraordinary results. You don't need to be talented. You don't need to be lucky. You need to show up every single day with intention, with focus, with belief that the small things matter, because they do.